Welcome to the Canned Wine Podcast, where we open cans of wine and talk about it. We are in Season 3, and this is Episode 17, which just so happens to be our 88th episode since we started this 3 years ago. And as we're bringing you the world in a can this season, we continue with our visit to the west coast of North America, specifically California. And our wine nerd word of the week is bouquet. A bouquet is an evolved, mature aroma that you get when you open the wine and you smell it in the glass. So that's interesting. Our can of the week is a 2024 vintage Shake Shack Red Blend. If you're ever in a Shake Shack or know where there is one, Shake Shack has 3 wine selections, and this is a red blend. We did try their Sauvignon Blanc earlier in the year when we were on a trip to Grand Central. This is a 250 milliliter can, 13% alcohol by volume. It has a very interesting artwork on it by Eric Juncker. He designed the artwork on it. And they're good looking cans, a little bit cartoonish, but nice looking. Who makes this wine? Well, rumor has it that it comes from Frog's Hollow Winery. John Williams is the winemaker there in Rutherford, California, and they feature a balanced restraint and respect for terroir as their operating phrase, if you will. They're located in Napa Valley. They're an organic grower, and they use dryland farming because that's part of the terroir that they like, and they get good results with it. And they're California certified as an organic farm. Now, we got this at the Shake Shack. I say White Plains. It might be in Hartsdale. It's down on Central Avenue, not too far from... There's some car dealers and a Trader Joe's, which doesn't sell alcohol, and a bunch of other stores. So we just happened to be driving by, and I thought, hey, let's go for lunch. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, this would be a good one. But be prepared. They will not let you take the can out without opening it. So if you're taking it home, figure out a way to get that, put it in the trunk of the car or whatever, like we did, and managed to get it home for the opening. Now, as I said, we tried the white version of this, not in a full episode, but an Instagram post that we did in Grand Central, and it was pretty good. We enjoyed it. The Grand Central would allow you to take the can without opening it if you wanted to take it onto the train with you or something like that. So that's where it is. So as we do on the Canned Wine Podcast, let's open this can and talk about it. Very fruity bouquet, very good. Let's taste it a little bit. It's a Cab Sauvignon, so it has those flavors, plum, dark fruits, very nice bouquet. Now, what did we pair this with? We paired it with the chicken sandwich and French fries, both which went very well together. They have organic chicken and these sorts of things, and they make a pretty tasty sandwich. So not particularly highbrow, but the wine was decent. And our shout out for this week, we have to send a big shout out to Lee in Winnipeg. Thanks, Lee, for coming through and helping us out on the upcoming episodes. You look great in your Winnipeg version of the canned wine knit cap, or AKA the toque. And we probably will be giving you a shout out in the next few episodes just because we're so thankful. And also to Ken, who's going to be taking some pictures and modeling that toque in one of our upcoming episodes. So a shout out to him. And as always, if you're watching or listening to us on Spotify, check us out on YouTube. Go to YouTube, put in quotation marks, the Canned Wine Podcast, and we come straight up. And you can watch someone was saying, I got most of the episodes just ran one after the other, and then I had something about kids' toys or something. I said, yeah, when the season comes to an end, I'll make it as a playlist, and you could listen to it all at one time. So it is there on YouTube. Please listen to us. What was the answer to last week's head scratcher? That wine came from the Anderson Valley in Mendocino County. So that was the answer for that one. And the head scratcher for this week, what type of irrigation system does John Williams use to create this excellent tasting wine? In closing, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to the Canned Wine Podcast, where we open cans of wine and talk about it. Remember to enjoy responsibly, and just because it comes in a can doesn't mean you can drink and drive. The Canned Wine Podcast is a center stage production, all rights reserved. And to look ahead for you a little bit, I'll give you a bit of a teaser. We're going to have a champagne style for our next one.